Hey everyone, this is Edward from Sword and Fortress, and today we are going to be throwing out some solo Nemesis stuff. I had a couple options in thinking about what I wanted to play, and it kind of became between me solo playing some Crusade stuff that I've really wanted to do. There's going to be Tau Crusade versus Custodes Crusade. So Golden Boys get to face off against each other. But I still need to do some more research and read up on how to play them with their new codices and what their new Crusade stuff like. So instead, we are going to be throwing down the solo Nemesis using the Carnomorph expansion that I'm most of the way, about halfway the way through painting. So it should be lots of fun. Give everybody a chance to watch me get my butt kicked as I learn how to play the even harder version of Nemesis. Because why not? We haven't, really won this game at all. Why not increase the difficulty, see how it goes? And yes, we'll be playing solo, which should make things even more interesting. I've not played Nemesis solo yet. And so yeah, as we start with every stream, make sure you're taking care of yourself, making sure you're showing that self-love, and yeah, especially with how the world's going. All right, so I really haven't cracked open the Carnomorph expansion yet outside of the figurines. So let's take a look at what's inside the plastic. Okay, that looks like all kinds of fun. The Carnomorph help cards. We're going to need one of those for sure. We'll keep Carnomorph separated. Carnomorph attacks. Okay. Event cards. And character mutation. So this should be fun. Reading up on the rules, so instead of like normal Nemesis, where you have intruders and stuff like that, the aliens, the Carnomorphs are a whole nother beast. And instead of you getting like little eggs laid inside of you and other things, you get these mutations. And as you get more mutated, if you get 4 mutation markers, you're pretty much dead. So it can get pretty rough. So yeah, that'll be fun. And then we've got our Carnomorph adaptations here. So I'm going to do things a little bit out of order. We're going to pick characters first, then clean up the board and get this all started. So let's go ahead and take a look at our character draft. So when playing solo, it plays a lot like when you're playing with others. So here we go. I'm going to take this one and this one. So, which characters did we just get? We can pick the medic or the soldier. Oof, that's tough. Anybody have any suggestions? Medic or soldier? And medic would be nice because they get to heal, but soldier, I got a feeling we're going to need some firepower in this. I got a feeling we're going to need lots of firepower. Yeah, I can only choose one, so it's going to have to be either the soldier or the medic, because it's just going to be me running around the ship. Tell you what, I think we might just leave it to the dice gods. So, odds, we'll do soldier. Evens, we'll do medic. All right. Oh, wait, hold on, we got to vote. JRA says soldier. Never mind. I'm going to go with JRA's wisdom. So, soldier it is. So we'll put this back over here with the character drafts. Soldier. Alright, so here is our soldier token. Awesomely painted by Dallin at Wicked Game. Wicked Dad painting, sorry. Got distracted while reading comments. Alright, so here is this. We'll set it over here for the moment. And then we'll clean all of these up. These are the ones we need. Don't need these. Okay. All right. So I don't think we'll actually need any of the cards from the original game. And I am only player 1, so it doesn't matter. So we will start packing some of this stuff up. And of course, if my phone goes off, gotta check that. Sorry, answering some texts. All right, so we will go ahead and put this stuff away because we won't need it. At least for the moment. There's that. Okay. Now that we've opened this up a little bit, let's go ahead and follow the normal rules for how to set this thing up. Mainly, how many eggs do I put in the nest? Yep, this is what I get for not reading this earlier. We'll just say all of them are on there for the moment. Why not? Okay. Now getting the specific Carnomorph rules out. Alright, set up. We're going to be playing on the basic board because I'm not ready to get my ass handed to me that hard. So let's get all this stuff off of here. Put that there. Okay. Shuffle all these room 2 boards. And place them randomly, like so. All right, and that is it for the round, the 2s. Go around for the 1s and do the same thing. Okay, so that's all done. Exploration tokens, because we will definitely need those. What did I do with them? This is the story tokens. Did I hide them? Yes, I did. I appreciate it, Pocket, man. Of course, it'd be nice if you were here too. This way I wouldn't be facing these damn Carnomorphs by myself, but I get it. Alright, engine 3, engine 1. So yeah, I was reading the expansion on this, and dude, kids, I understand completely. Luckily, Hermione here is doing an awesome job at taking the kids under her wing so I can have some freedom today. So I really appreciate it. I got some painting done. Matter of speaking, painting, finally got my 5 Leagues from Borderlands guy. It's done. So this is my avatar, dude. So yeah, and then I'm really happy with this guy. Our barbarian bird dude got good phoenix wings going on. A good phoenix look. So yeah, no, I lucked out. The Hermione's letting me goof off today, so it's much appreciated. All right, let's get some exploration tokens. But yeah, no, as I was reading the rules on this, they mentioned that the Carnomorph expansion is more difficult. So you want to play it almost probably completely cooperative. So yeah, being the first time I'm playing this game solo and not being able to play cooperatively, I fully expect to get my posterior kit quickly. Very, very quickly. So we'll see. All right. We won't be needing these. Oh, no, we will need the corpse. Because we actually have to track corpses in this game. Because the Carnomorphs eat things, including their own dead. So yeah, we will actually have to track corpses. So, you know, that's fun. Alright, we'll set this here. Alright, and then place these randomly throughout the ship. Alright. Put the remaining ones in the baggie again. Okay. Then we take our coordinate cards. Where are we going? How are we getting there? So, we'll pick this one. And set this back over here because we don't need it anymore. And then we've got our status markers. Set the status marker to destination B. So whatever destination B is, we then have our self-destruct and our time marker. So we'll keep that there. We got escape pod in A because there's only one player. Take the engine tokens. So engine 3, you have fixed and broken. We'll see what happens. So So who knows? Might have all of our engines working. We might just have no engines working. Okay. Take the Carnomorph board and put it next to the board. Yep. 8 egg tokens. See, I knew there was something in there. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. All the eggs are in the nest. So, in the Carnomorph expansion, there's still intruder eggs. But the Carnomorphs use it for food. So, that's going to be fun. So yeah, we do have to watch out for the nest. The Carnomorph adaptations. Got 30 seconds till the first ad. Let's see if we can do this quick. Boom. 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 So there are our mutations. Set this off to the side. And Shambler, Flesh Beast, and Butcher. So, our Shambler, our Flesh Beast, and our Butcher. And we're on an ad, so I'll kind of just stand back for a second while we're looking at this. Maybe look at dropping the gain down a little bit so you guys don't see such a, yeah. Drop that gain down just a little bit. There we go. All right. Dicking around with that. And our ad should be starting at any point in time. There we go. And I really do need to figure out what to do with for subscribers, because I know there are some of you out there and I appreciate it greatly. Oh cool, we got more corpse tokens. God knows we're gonna need them. Okay. Okay, so welcome back after the commercials. All right, now we get to put together our intruder bag, which is always fun because that's how we all get screwed over. So we take one blank. That's red, blue, red, red. Okay, so we do need to use some of these. So we need the blank one. Wherever the blank one is. This is what you get for not prepping, Ed. You get boring time, where you're boring the hell out of your viewers. There's our blank. So we need 1 blank, 2 blue Metagores, which are these 2 red Mutagores, then add 1 Mutagore for every player. Since there's only 1, you don't have to worry about it. Okay. And we'll put all of these off to the side in case we need them. So we'll put them right up here. So 1 blank, 2 blue, 3 red. Shuffle that up. Okay. Now we've got our shuffle the 3 decks. So we've got our items we need to shuffle the hell out of. The Carnomorph event will shuffle up. Carnomorph attack. And I guess we will actually need some of those other cards still. So there's those. Character mutation. Alright. And we will need all these contamination cards. And the serious injury cards. So serious wounds and contaminations. All right. Then we have all of our markers. Go ahead and pull out our fire and malfunction, our noise, and then of course our health and ammo cards. All right, our dice. Let's see. Door tokens, first player token. All right, so we'll stat that there. I don't think we have rooms. there specifically. There's our corpses. We'll leave those there. We've got the help card, which is good. Alright, we've done... Okay, now we go ahead and draw our objective so that we know just what the hell we're supposed to be doing. So we draw 2. So we will pick this one and that one. So our solo objectives are either no man left behind, send signal, and all rooms of the ship must be explored. That's nice. And first contact protocol. At least 2 intruder weaknesses must be discovered. Okay. That will be interesting. So I will have to pick one of those as this continues. Okay, we do the... Okay, now we go to our guy. He's got his auto rifle. On this energy weapon, but I think this is... Yep, that's one of his... The auto loader, his armor, and our intruder help card. Now we go to our action deck. We'll play it up here like that. Okay. 2 quest items. Alright, we've got a corpse. We'll have the captain as the corpse, the first corpse. In here with us, we got our soldier coming out of hibernation. Okay, so introduction to the story on how this one starts off, because this is hilarious. Everything happened because of a single cat. Viral Athena, if you're out there watching this, I blame you. This is why we can't have cats on spaceships. It had to get on board during our rendezvous with the Astrata science vessel, orbiting the DB-198 protoplanet. Soon after, we took samples from the DB-198 and made our jump back to with everyone tucked away safely in their stasis pods. Everyone, except the cat. Even its 9 lives could not save it, as the ship accelerated up to 1,000 Gs. Poor critter turned into a 4-kilogram projectile that smashed several sample container canisters and turned into a thin layer of protein soup on the bulkhead door. Nothing too bad, right? Well, it turns out something weird was hidden in those damaged samples. A voracious prosthetic form of XNA that could attach itself to many different genetic molecules, including DNA, and rewrite them to grow carrier organisms. This strange virus recombined with the cat's remains. Then it went through all the biomass in our kitchen supplies. Finally, it found us locked away in our stasis pods. Pieces of canned flesh waiting to be opened. Soon all hell broke loose. We tried to fight these things, but the more we bled and the more of us died, the stronger and larger they became. The last of us now plan to destroy the ship, but the road to the control room is blocked by the original carrier. Now a lumbering hulk of flesh that still has a disfigured cat's head. I volunteered to fight with a jerry-rigged flamethrower. I know it's irrational, but this damned animal has to pay for everything that happened to my crew. So, yes. So, it's all because of this damn cat that we now have Carnomorphs here on our ship. Just putting that out there. So, let us begin. Okay, so, to start us off, draw up to 5 cards. Okay. And let's see how this all is going to go down. Need to find the armory or some duct tape, that's for sure. Okay, here we go. Where the hell do we want to start off? Okay. Well, for starters, I think we're going to start by going towards the control room just to see if we can survive. Then we'll worry about the engines. So we will go ahead and I will spend my demolition and go into this room, which is broken. And because I'm playing solo, you half the amount of things rounding up. So this would give me a 2. So there's only one item in here. And it is the command center. Open and close doors, but it is broken. So there's that for us. Now we roll for noise. And noise went down the corridor I want to go down. Of course it does. All right. Okay. So normally that would be part of what you do. So I think you do 2 actions per turn. Let's double check. Two actions. That's right. Okay. So I'm not too worried about that being broken. So for my second action, we're going to spend search. And it is a 0-cost card, so I don't have to pay anything additional. And we are going to reduce the control room down to 0, but I get to pick 2 cards from our item and pick one. Comms key. That's nice. Evacuation key. I think we will use the evacuation key. We'll take that so we can actually get out quicker. All right, so that's 2 actions. So we send it to the next person, which, hey, is me. What do you know? Okay. Well, since we got noise down this corridor, I think we'll go up this way. So I will spend the basic repairs to move up to this room. It is the airlock control. Nice. Start emergency depressurization. That could be interesting. Let's look up what that does. Choose any one other yellow room. The corridors connected to the room must not contain any destroyed doors. Automatically close the doors in each corridor connected to that room. Place a depressurization token in that room to represent the active emergency depressurization. If any of the doors and corridors connected to that room are open before the current player phase ends, remove that token. If all the doors in each corridor connected to that room are closed at the end of the current player phase, everything in that room dies immediately. Both characters and intruders. Then remove that token. And it removes a fire if it's in there. So, really good to know. If we find another yellow room, we can kill people with it. But we did find that the door closed behind it. So we'll grab one of these doors. Poof. There's that. All right, roll for noise. 4. Crap. Apparently I'm sending noise down every which way I want to go. All right. So that was one action. Let's see here. You know what? We'll go ahead and head on up. Continuing heading on up. Oh, I forgot to give myself ammo. That might be helpful in this situation. So, my heavy assault rifle has 5 ammo. Okay. Okay, we'll spend full auto to go ahead and move us up. You know what? I will actually do careful movement. So I'll spend 2 to come on up. Hey, it's the armory. Just what we needed to find. And of course it's broken. So the armory is broken, but that's one of the places I wanted to find anyways. We get a noise token down this corridor, so I don't have to deal with it because I spent 2 for careful movement. And this music is way too cheerful for this. I don't like it. There we go. In fact, actually, I'm going to kill Epic Classic. Let's see if we can get suspense. There we go. Get some appropriate music for this. Okay. And that will be it for the first turn. Okay, move the time track. So we go down to 14. We don't have the self-destruct yet. Intruder attacker feeding. So there is no intruders out on the board yet. Let's see. So we don't have to worry about that. We don't have any feeding. Fire, there's no fire currently that we're aware of on the ship. All right, event card. Quarantine procedure. Close all doors and corridors connected to rooms containing each character with a slime marker. So luckily, we do not have anybody with a slime marker yet. Just yet. So we'll create a discard pile for that. Here. No Carnomorphs that we're aware of. And yeah, so then Intruder Bag Development. Ugh. Okay, where's our intruder bag? Oh no. Alright, let's grab this one. It is a blue Metagore. Blue Metagores mean all players perform a noise roll in order except the character that's already in combat with an intruder. And add 1. Okay, so we take the blue Metagore out and we put a red one in. Okay. Unfortunately, I have to do a noise roll, so I need to basically get an X or a, yeah, or else this will go bad. Oh, the claws. What does the claws mean for a noise roll? I forget. This could be good for me. Danger. If there's an intruder in the neighboring room, move it to the room. If there is more than one intruder, move them all. If there are no intruders, place a noise marker in each corridor connecting to this room that does not already have. Oh, yes. So let's check double 17. More. Door token, closed doors, destroyed doors, open doors. All right, so X or that was the only one I could have wanted. We've already got noise in every corridor, so I don't have to add any. Okay. Very, very good. I'm very, very happy with that. I really do not want to meet some aliens this early. Okay, so intruder bag. Okay, so we draw 5 cards. There's only 5 cards left. All right. Well, I need to try and fix the armory, but I don't have the card for it. So I think we're going to just have to continue moving on. So I will spend 2 cards. We'll spend taking aim and rest to move into the command center, putting a noise corridor down this way because I'll exit this way. Oh boy. All right. Then once we're in the command room, or the cockpit, not the command room, we're going to spend 2 to check our coordinates. So I'm going to spend these 2, interruption and search, to check our coordinates. So we are on our way to deep space. Yes, because I've always wanted to visit deep space. So we're just going to go ahead and leave that out since I'm the only one playing. So we definitely want to change our coordinates, but that's going to have to wait till next turn. So we drop the turn down 1. Unfortunately. No intruders yet to attack or feed with. So we don't have to quite deal with that. No fire damage. So we get another event card. Alert! Structural weakness. Put a malfunction marker on each discovered white room. Remove this card from the game and reshuffle the event deck. Okay, so that's right. We put the event cards on the bottom. So this gets removed from the game and we reshuffle the event deck. And there are... Put a malfunction marker on each discovered white room. Well, we haven't discovered any white rooms, so thankfully, we don't have to worry about that. All right, Intruder Bag Development. Where did my intruder bag go? There it is, hiding. A red Metagore. What does the red Metagore do? Place a Metagore miniature in each room already containing a Metagore or a heavy object. Oh no. Oh crap. All right, so we have Metagores coming in everywhere. So we'll put this sneaky little bastard in here because I do have a heavy object, my rifle. And then we will put one of these spidery guys in the room with the corpse. And this is really bad because now he gets to feed on that the next time. Return the red Metagore token into the bag. And now that he's arrived, I have to pick one objective. Oof. Okay, we've got No Man Left Behind or First Contact Protocol. This is rough. I don't know if I'm going to have the time to explore every room plus send a signal. But to also get 2 of the weaknesses, these 2 are actually really hard now that I'm thinking about it. Because to get this, we've got to have these guys come out, which might actually be easier than I think. Okay, you know what? We'll go with first contact protocol. Got to get 2 weaknesses. Okay. Luckily, there is no sneak attack when these guys came out, so we don't have to deal with that. And yeah, so we shuffle our deck. And we see what happens. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So we've got rest, covering fire, taking aim, demolition, and nerves of steel. Well, I think we definitely need to shoot at that dude, because the last thing we need is him attacking. So we are going to spend the rest to do the shoot. And we are going to use 1 ammo from the energy assault rifle. And we do 2. And now we need to check. Okay, so we look at the Carnomorph attack card. It's got 3 wounds. So when you deal at least 1 injury, deal 1 injury additional. So with the 2 there, plus my assault rifle, we actually do kill the Metagore. But unfortunately, that means we now have a corpse in there. So that could be bad. That could be very, very bad. So that was 1 action. I think, because we need the armory, definitely. Armory, the autoloader. Yeah, we definitely are going to need the autoloader. Which means, unfortunately, we are going to have to deal with this. But first, my second action, I got to spend 2. We're going to get rid of covering fire and demolition. And we're going to change this to earth so that we can get back home all right. And with that, I'm sorry to say it, but I think we're going to end there, because I don't want to come into here and not have any cards left. So we'll drop this down to 12. All right, so feeding. Not in combat, in a room containing a heavy object or a Metagore. And let me double check what heavy objects can mean, because I know it can mean a whole bunch of things. Heavy items. All right, what's the difference between a heavy object versus... Oh, technically, no. Me carrying my gun wouldn't have put him in there. But that's fine. We live and learn. Okay, so that's a heavy item, not a heavy object. Heavy objects are... character corpses, intruder carcasses, and eggs. So, but still, heavy object. We've got the corpse here. Remove all injury markers. There are none. Replace the affected Carnomorph's miniature with one of the next level. So he pops out because he just evolved up to a Shambler. And that revealed they are quickening. All surprise attack values are increased by 1. Wonderful. That's just so great. I get to... yeah, this is gonna suck. Okay. So this corpse is now gone because it's been eaten. Yeah, not good. All right, so there's that. So we now have a Shambler, this dude, and he's now going to start roaming around and trying to kick my ass. So we go to an event card because we don't have fires. Reawakening. In each room with a carcass token, not in character's hand, replace the carcass with the Shambler. If there's a character in any of these rooms, perform 1 intruder attack for each Shambler. Oh my god, I did not leave the room thinking I was worried about stuff, and now... Okay, so we take this corpse out, and we get to put a Shambler in here. So, boom! That corpse just exploded into an involved form. Perform an intruder. So that sucks. So this Shambler first is going to move down corridor 3. So he's going to come down this way. And this guy gets to attack me. Great. Carnomorph attack. Whiplash. And unfortunately, that does include the Shambler. The character suffers 2 light wounds and gets 1 contamination card. This is going to hurt. I am already in so much pain. So we're at 2 light wounds. And we get a contamination card. And then... when we get a contamination card... Okay, so we don't get the mutation yet, but we are contaminated. That hurts a lot. And then we've got the Intruder Bag Development. I'm so getting my butt kicked. It is a red Metagore. What does the red Metagore do again? Place a Metagore miniature in each room already containing a Metagore or heavy object, so there's nothing, and return it. Okay, so we don't have to worry about that getting any worse, but this is not good. Okay, so apparently I might need to shuffle this more because we got 2 whiplashes in a row. All right, so as we can continue. Draw 3 cards. Giving us up to 5. Okay, we're going to shoot. We're going to do take aim. So that's a 0. Perform a shoot action with your energy weapon. You can re-roll the first result on the combat dice. So we're going to spend 1 ammo. And that is a hit on him. And he gets 3 health. So the Shambler now has taken 2 health because of that shot. And we will shoot again by playing the interruption. Don't get to re-roll this one. Spending 1 more ammo. 2 damage. Technically 3. Oh, he runs away. Let me double check what that means. That's not good. Draw an event card and move the intruder. Okay, so he gets to run away. And he is running away down the 3 corridor. So he's running into this room. Which I guess is okay. I don't want to know what's going on in that room. We've scared him off. We're going to spend, doesn't really matter, we're going to spend 1 card to go into here. Unfortunately, rooms on both sides, or noise on both sides, so that goes off. What kind of intruder do we have? It's a warning 2. So I've got 2. I don't think there's a surprise attack. We'll double check. Oh no, they get +1 to surprise attacks. So that's a 3. So we will have to deal with a surprise attack. It is a Metagore. So Metagore comes in and gets to do a surprise attack. Most unfortunately. Yeah. That's going to suck. Instead of drawing an attack card, checking its result, a character attacked by a Metagore gets a character mutation card, a contamination card, and suffers 1 light wound. Add a Shambler token and remove... Crap. Alright, so I get a serious wound card. I get yet another contamination card. So the Metagore disappears. He runs off because he's already taken a big chunk out of me. And a Shambler token goes in. Because why not? Dude, that hurts. Okay. So, I get a serious wound, and my serious wound is my leg, because of course it is. So the cost of your escape movement action is 2. Wonderful. Alright, so after taking a big bite of me, oh, hey, sorry, I think I was busy getting my butt kicked. Yes, it is the cat's fault. Actually, it's part of the game. I can screenshot it for you. A cat got in, wasn't strapped in. They went to hyperspeed. He became a smear, and on his way out of being a smear, he damaged some vials. You know how the sci-fi goes. And yeah, so he's the reason why everybody's infected and everything's going wrong. So, yep, my legs have been critically wounded. I do get a character mutation card. So, here's my character mutation. Now, it stays face down, but since I'm the only one playing, we'll take a look at it. Contortionist. You may move through closed doors. Do not perform a noise roll after that movement. Or, if I'm not infected, you may move through closed doors. Okay, so these stay with you. I'll put it over here. And we can do an action to reveal it and make it to where we're cool by scanning one of those. And then I have to wait because I want my armory. I need my armory. In fact, actually, we'll do a search. Drop the armory down to 0. Take a look. Because I grabbed 3. Hey, he was technically a stowaway. Alright, so we got energy. We'll get the energy because I'm going to need more ammo for sure. Yeah, the crew didn't even know about the cat. So, yeah. Everything happened because of a single cat. It had to get on board during our rendezvous with the Adastra science vessel orbiting DB-198. Even its 9 lives couldn't save it. And yeah, it made our jump back with everyone tucked away safely in their stasis pod. Everyone except the cat. Yeah, apparently we didn't search the ship, but we didn't know we needed to look for a cat. Okay. So this will end my turn because I need to repair that with this so we can get the armory upgrade. So we're going to go down to 11. Let's see what happens. Intruder attack and feeding. Well, none of them have a heavy object, so we don't have to worry about feeding. None of them are in the room to attack me. So that's nice. Event card. Rampant Mutation. All characters draw 4 cards from the action deck and scan each card drawn. If there's at least one infected result, the character gets a mutation marker. Discard all drawn cards. Oh, okay, this is bad. So, we have to shuffle this anyways. Draw 4 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4. Any contamination? No contamination cards. But that still gets thrown away. That's cool by me. Alright, so they're moving down corridor 2. So this guy can't move because of the closed door, but that's fine. And then this guy goes into the technical corridor, and his wounds disappear. Because why not? Let me double check and make sure they can go into the technical corridor. Yep, so he disappeared into the technical corridor. Wonderful. All right. We then go to Intruder Bag Development. What do we get? Blank. Okay, that scares me with how ruled this has been. Remove from the board all shamblers which are not in the room with the character. Put their respective tokens in the intruder bag. Add 1 metagore to the intruder bag. Then all players perform a noise roll. Crap. Alright, so there's that. We've got to put a... He gets removed. So we got to put 2 of those in there. Plus a red Metagore. He disappears. And then I got to make a noise roll. Because, yeah, why not? And the noise goes down the 4 corridor. Which is okay, I wasn't planning on going down that way anyways. This event goes on the bottom. Yeah. This is rough. Definitely glad I didn't have to search all the rooms. Because that would have been a nightmare. Okay. All right, so draw 4 cards. Okay, that sucks. Okay, we're going to do basic repairs. Putting down these 2 to pay for it. We repair this room. Then I'm going to spend my search to unlock my autoloader. So it's got +1. If the assault rifle is loaded using the energy charge item, the action is 0. So I'm going to hold off because I still got 2 ammo and that refills fully. So that's the end of my turn. I'm going to discard that. Not much happened. Go down to 10. Yeah, this is bad. Okay, feeding. We don't have everybody out. No fire damage. Event card. Stalking. Move all Shambler's flesh beasts into the butcher to any neighboring room with a character. If any. If there are several rooms possible, move the Carnomorph to the room with the lowest number. Oof. Thank gods for that. Intruder Bag Development. We get a blue Metagore. Blue Metagore. Perform a noise roll. Alright, so we remove this, put a red one back in, and I have to do yet another noise roll. And of course it goes off. So now we need to see who's coming to say hi to Ed. A red Metagore. And it does get a surprise attack. Because 3. So this Metagore comes in. Says, "Hi, Ed." We suffer a light wound. We get yet another contamination card. And we already have a character mutation. And the Shambler token gets put in. Well, that Metagore disappears again. Doink. Took a bite out of me, ran off to morph up. Oh, this is not good for me. Okay. There's 3 cards. Shuffle this to get 2 more. Because why not? Why did I choose this for myself? Okay, there we go. Okay. Got 2 contamination cards. We've got our armory. I think we need to go find the medic. So, we're going to spend... you know what? We've got 2 contamination cards. I'm actually going to spend my rest. And we're going to scan these two bad boys. So the first one, using the awesome 90s technology that we have available to us. Crap! Infected. Oh no. Okay. What happens? Okay. Mutation marker. That. Thank you for the hydrate, viral. Me getting my butt kicked definitely means I need to drink. Especially since I just found out I'm infected. Alright, so it is infected action effect. Okay, that's not that. Okay, so I get a mutation marker. Yay. So if I get 4 of these, I die. So here's mutation marker number 1. And then what do I do after that? So not only, for sure am I mutated because I've got the character mutation, but now I'm really mutated. And do not remove this contamination card. Yeah. This sucks. Okay. So this card goes back in. This contamination card. Are we doubly infected? We are not. So we get to discard this card. Whew. All right, well, that sucked. We know for sure we're infected. So we are going to head up. We'll spend a search to head back up into the control room because, oh no, we'll go down this way. We need to make our way this way. Roll for noise. We get a 2, so we'll put down that corridor. Then I will stop. Yeah, we'll stop. Okay, that takes us down to turn 9. We've got nobody to feed. Fire damage event card. Airlock procedure glitch. Start the emergency airlock procedure in the yellow room with the highest number. No way. Oh no. Okay, so airlock procedure. It's the only yellow room we got. So we put the doors down. They slam down. Place a depressurization. Start the emergency airlock procedure in the room with the highest number. All right, so the emergency, choose any one other, automatically close the doors of each corridor connected to that room. Place the depressurization token in that room. If any of the doors in the corridors are open, the current player phase. So I think I get to try and get out of there. It's not an instant death. I get to try and get out of there because it's at the end of the current player phase. Okay, so that's not good. I'm locked into the airlock control room, and it's trying to vent itself out. The intruder bag tells me I am dealing with a red Metagore. Place a Metagore, nothing. We don't have any heavy objects. They've all been cleaned out. And replace this into the bag. We're okay with that. Okay, so on my turn, draw 4 cards. Okay, we're going to get the hell out of there. Play Demolition, and we're going to destroy a closed door in a corridor connected to the room you're in. So this room, that door is now destroyed. Yeah. So, yep, that's destroyed. We're not going to deal with that. So it can't close again. That stops the emergency thing. Whew. We're then going to go ahead and move into this room, which is broken. And it is the hatch. It's only got one, but unfortunately it is broken. We'll move in there. Noise. What noise do we have to deal with? Down the 2. Okay, not the best situation for me. We really do need to find the med bay. So we will spend that search to go up here. The door closes behind us. It gets one thing, and it is the laboratory. Well, I mean, that's nice, I guess. Noise. Goes down the 4, so noise goes into the technical corridor. Alright, well, I still say we search for some way to heal us, because we are in very, very bad condition. So we're going to go into this room, and of course it's slime. Of course it's slime. So I'm now slimed on top of mutating, on top of my leg being destroyed. Yeah, not good. But we get 2, and it is the generator. So we could start the self-destruct. Unfortunately, I don't want to. Alright, that'll end this turn. The hibernation chambers are now open. So if I can just get to a medical place, heal myself up, get rid of these contamination cards, and get in there, I might actually survive, but we do need to somehow get this adaptation up. So, at their turn, nothing to feed, fire damage, resolve event card. Marked prey. All the characters in the room with a heavy object get a slime marker. Well, I've already got a slime marker, so I don't have to worry about it. Okay. So we'll draw 4 cards. We'll spend full auto to move into this room. Hey, no movement required. I actually moved in silently, which is great. And we found the surgery. Yes, perform a surgery procedure. That's going to be great for us. Let's see. Game introduction, that's the setups, encounters, event phase. How do we get rid of what happens in surgery? I was reading it somewhere. Tell me. Sorry for the wait. This is an interesting game. Okay, so let's take a look at what surgery does. Scan all contamination cards, remove all infected cards. So I think that could help us survive just a little bit longer. Because I definitely want to use this surgery. I gotta fix my leg, but that's not actually what surgery's for. Alright, mutation card. This is not good for me. Let's see, come on. I could have sworn I saw something somewhere in here. Mutation markers remain on the character board until the end of the game, even if the player managed to remove their mutation card. Well, I'm still going to do it. We're going to assume that that has to stay there because, of course, it's a mutation. So, for surgery, I got to spend 2 cards. We will spend basic repairs and interruption. And scan all contamination cards. Remove all infected cards. Remove it. After scanning, your character suffers 1 less wound. And you automatically pass, ending the turn. Okay. So, we've got to scan all of these, and any infected get removed. So that is infected. That is infected. Okay. So I need to double check things. So I'm hoping I didn't just kill myself. Because let's be honest, I would do that. When scanning contamination card as a result of performing rest or shower room canteen actions. No. Okay. So surgery helps prevent that. These 2 are removed. And then I have to shuffle all of this together. After scanning, suffer 1 light wound. I'm down to 2 light wounds. All your action cards. And hopefully this doesn't just screw me, since I am now down to no hands and guys can appear out of nowhere. So we go down to turn 7. The event is Generator Overload. If there's at least 3 malfunction tokens on the board, start the self-destruct sequence. Alright, so that gets removed. We reshuffle the event deck. This is not good. Not good at all. My leg is still busted. I still am mutated. I've got 1 mutation marker. Ugh. Not in the best place. Intruder Bag. What do we have for the Intruder Bag? A warning 2, red Metagore. Okay, just goes back in. We don't have any heavy objects or corpses or anything else like that. So, yeah, that's good. It's not good for my mission because I'm still trying to unlock 2 weaknesses. So I need one of these bad boys to come out. But it scares me to have them come out. So we will continue our search, trying to find a med bay to try and heal me up some. This leg injury is pretty bad. Alright, draw 5 cards. Okay. Well, we're going to go ahead and head into... I guess we better check to make sure the engines are actually working. Though, we do have an evacuation key. So maybe if I can find the escape pod room and unlock it and evacuate, I won't have to get into the hibernation chamber. You know what? We'll go down here. So why not? So we'll spend the interruption. It is a malfunctioned room with 2. And we find the shower room. But it's malfunctioning. So I could potentially get rid of the slime. Let's see where the noise goes. Goes down corridor 2. Maybe I should have gone for just search for everything. Cleaned out most of the board. Alright, so there's that. I'm not going to try and repair that. Instead, we are going to move on into this room. It has another malfunction. Great, half my ship is broken. We do get to go to And it's the fire control room that is broken. And let's see where the noise goes down this time. Of course it goes down too. All right. So let's see what comes out to kiss me. It is a threat 3. I will spend Nerves of Steel. So we don't have to deal with a surprise attack. Actually, I don't think we would have, because I have 3. Let's check. Double check it. Noise roll. Something happens. Encounter. Nothing happens. So he just appears. I don't have to discard that card yet. But we do have one of these bad boys showing up again. Because, yay. Alright. This is not good. So, I guess it's time to start blasting a guy. We're going to take aim, performing a shooting action. Does hit, so it'll actually do 2 damage because of my energy assault blaster. Assault rifle. Unfortunately, he does have 4 health. So there's 2 health for that big guy. And we will shoot him again. This time, no ability to reroll. And miss. And unfortunately, that's all of the ammo. I then will use the energy charge. Luckily, with my autoloader, it costs 0. So this gets discarded. And I regain all my ammo. And I will spend 1 more card because I do not want to be in the same room as one of these things. That could be really bad, so we will spend it and try to shoot him 1 more time. And miss. Great. Okay. That takes me to the end of the turn. I drop down to 6. Intruder attack and feeding. So he will attack, not feeding because I'm still alive. Bite. If the character has 2 serious wounds, if they die, which I don't, thankfully. If not, they suffer 1 serious wound. So, serious wound is my hand. The cost of your item actions is increased by 1. Yay. Okay. Resolve the event card. Evacuation hatch jams. Place a marker on evacuation sections A and B. We haven't found evacuation sections A and B, so don't have to worry about it. Then we resolve the intruder bag, because why not? Oh no. Okay, it's the Shambler. Return Shambler token to the bag. All players perform a noise roll except... Okay, we're good, because we're already in combat. And then I forgot to check. I think he stays in that room, okay, because he wants to stay in combat. So yeah, he stays there. Draw 5 cards. Alright, we're going to continue shooting. So spend 1 ammo and try to hit this guy. Nothing. Spend 1 more card and an ammo. Does hit, so that'll do 2 damage because of my assault rifle. And he has retreat. Wonderful. So it's 2 damage. So he's up to 4. And he retreats down the 3 corridor. So he goes down here. Which sucks because that's part of where I was heading. Okay, I really need to find a med bay. So we're going to spend that to go into there. Where do we run to? Okay, the noise goes down corridor number 1. We'll then spend another one to go back into the hibernation chamber. The noise goes down the 2 corridor, which unfortunately means another intruder. And this will be the end of Ed as we know it, as I continue to get owned. So, warning of 2. I only have 1 card, so there will be a sneak attack. And it is a Metagore. So, that disappears there. The Metagore comes here. We get a contamination card. I take my 3rd serious wound, which is bleeding. Each time you pass in the player phase, you suffer 1 light wound. So I am now completely screwed. I've got 2 turns, basically, to try and find either some medicine or the med bay, or I die. And then he disappears, because he's taking a chunk out of me. And the Shambler token goes back in. So that's not good. We will go down 1 more, trying to hope that this is the med bay. The door does close behind us. It's got 2 things to search. And unfortunately, it is the monitoring room. That sucks. Okay. So we go down 1. I take another light wound. And yeah, we see what happens. So, intruder attacker feeding. He doesn't have anything to feed on. So, unfortunately, nothing happens there. Resolve the event card. Quarantine procedure. Close all doors in corridors connected to the room containing each character with a slime marker. Well, guess what? I have a slime marker. So, I just had every door slam around me, trapping me in. Again, I am doomed. So doomed. Okay. Intruder Bag Development. We get a red Metagore. Containing a Metagore, which we don't have, or a heavy object. We haven't found the nest. And return this in there. Okay. That's always fun. Okay, shuffle this, get 5 cards. As I am doomed. I basically have to find the med bay this turn, somehow. Okay, nice thing. We've got the demolition card. So I'm going to spend it to destroy this door. I'm banking that this is not the med bay, so that I can get to these rooms and hopefully get myself healed. We'll see. I will then spend the interrupt to move us into this room. It has on fire. Jeebus. Okay. And of course it's the nest. Why not? Oh no. Alright, so I move into there. Do I... With the room on fire, how does this go? Do I get a damage for stepping in there? Page 17. Every time a character ends their turn in a room, they suffer 1 light wound. So, yeah. Technically, with me playing solo, you get 2 actions per turn. So, by the letter of the law, there was an action to blow that door up, an action to come into here, so that's a light wound. If I do not find a med bay or a green room, and hopefully get some items, I am toast. This is not good. Okay, I'm going to spend a search. I'm going to come in here. Oh, I need to do a noise check. 3. Of course, it goes down the way I'm going. So, this is also malfunctioning. It's the comms room. We get 2. Alright, which way does the noise go? Goes down 1. Cool. Spend 1. Oh, no. And it's the storage room. And that, unfortunately, is it. I have died because I have taken my 4th serious wound. Yeah, no, unfortunately, no, I didn't need to send the signal this time. I just needed to find 2 things. The other option I had as an objective was to send the signal and all rooms must be explored. So unfortunately, that would have been great if I would have had my other objective. Surprisingly, I almost explored everything. But unfortunately, I have succumbed to my wounds because I just got owned left and right. And the Carnomorphs feast on my body. There is a reason why they say that this version, the Carnomorph expansion, is a lot more difficult. Because that was brutal. Oh. Alright, let's see what the other Carnomorph adaptations we were going to have to deal with. Agile, treat that as nothing. And regenerative tissue, it increased by 1. So they would have been harder to hit. The small ones would have been harder to hit, specifically. And even if you did hit one, yeah, then the wounds needed to kill them was increased. So with that, my poor soldier, being the only one to wake up on Nemesis, desperately struggling to try and find a medical room. I probably should have searched there when I had the chance. He finally succumbs to his wound after finding the nest, running through the comms room, getting the storage room. And that will be it for this round of Nemesis. Damn, that was brutal. Yeah, though fun. I mean, we would have made it to Earth. Let's find out. So he's dead. Does the ship die? Is there enough here? So, Engine 1 was working. Engine 2 was damaged. If Engine 3 was working, my poor dead soldier just sent this spaceship to Earth with all of these Carnomorphs that I've awakened running around it. Have I doomed the human race? No! It does not go off. The ship was too damaged. And at the end of the turn, we would have just floated off into deep space. So at least there's that. I haven't caused the downfall of mankind. I just die. And yeah, so thank you guys very much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed me getting my butt kicked. We'll definitely have to try and do another one of these. That was fun playing solo. It moved a little bit faster and there wasn't as many things on the board. But I definitely would have appreciated the help of having other people here. If you guys are watching this on YouTube, please like, share, subscribe. We appreciate it. If you're watching this on Twitch, please follow. And if you've got Amazon Prime, you get 1 free Twitch subscription with Prime. We'd love to have that. It'll help us out with the tournament we got coming up, plus upgrading the battle bunker and some of the production value. You guys have a great Sunday night. I'm going to go lick my wounds and cry. Have a good one.